Here with my girl, man, on the Amanda Sapp Morning Show at 102.5 FM. That way.
That way. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I keep trying to tell y'all it's a good morning up in here. All you have to do is tap in, tune in to amazing 102.5 FM, and you can catch these vibes, you can catch this energy, you can catch this information, resources, and entertainment that we got to give you every single day, right, Wink?
Sure, loudness.
That part. Guys, look, this is the Amanda Sapp Morning Show on Amazing 102.5 FM. We told you earlier today that we were going to have some great guests in studio with information that you definitely need. You want to know more. You want to tap in. You want to get to find out how you can benefit from the information that we're putting out here today. So listen. This next guest we have in studio, she's beautiful. Oh, Jalen here. Jalen up in here today.
She keeps forgetting
I'm
about
sorry.
me.
Hey, I'm used to it.
Yeah, he used to it. Sorry, Jalen, how you doing?
I'm great.
Awesome. All right. Now we got
She
that.
is beautiful.
She isn't
Thank
she?
you.
She cute, ain't she?
Y'all are beautiful.
All right, listen. This next guest we have in studio, let me give you just a little bit about her. She is the Vice President of External Affairs for Comcast Houston Region with responsibility for governmental affairs, external communications, and community impact. She's got over 25 years in her career. She has led the development and execution of innovative and effective engagement strategies and overseeing the communications, government relations, stakeholder engagement, sustainability, and branding functions at a number of major North American-based companies. Guys, I need y'all to put that down to 102.5 FM. I need you to turn that volume all the way up. In here, we got in the studio today, Toni Beck!
Pew, 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 pew.
Who wrote that? Who wrote that introduction? I got to shorten that. That's too much. That's too much.
Good morning, Toni. How
are you, man? It's good to be here.
It's good to have you
I
here.
want to start my morning here every morning.
Come
Can
on.
I just pop up? I don't live that far away.
Sure.
Can I
Yeah,
just
for
come
real.
on
Do it.
down and right? Because everyone gets hugs, everyone gets high fives.
All of that. We got a seat for you, Toni.
Awesome. I'll be
got a
here. I'll
seat
be
for
knocking on that window.
Yes, and we will answer every time. Now, listen, you've got some great things going on, Comcast, and we want you to tell us more. First of all, welcome, and tell us a little more about you, Toni.
Yeah. So I joined the company not that long ago, actually, in May.
Oh.
And man, there's a lot going on. You had Bryce Kennard here not that long ago, right? I
Yeah, a
think
couple
I
weeks
was
ago.
watching on your stream, and he was talking about Internet Essentials. And then you had Melinda Little on.
That's
I think,
right.
I don't know, even last week, this week.
One of them weeks.
And she was talking about the Texas Education Agency
right.
and what we're doing with them in terms of providing internet service to kids who need it. And now we're going to talk again about another program. We're busy over at Comcast. There's a lot going on. And you know Misha, she's on our team, and she guides me right. She teaches me, and I'm here to do my best and share with all of your listeners an amazing program in Comcast RISE.
Not
Just
to be
amazing.
confused with my girlfriend. I have a girlfriend named Misha.
Nobody
But,
thinks about it.
every time I hear Misha, I just
Nobody.
I got triggered. I
Not
get
one
triggered.
person was thinking about that.
I'm the one person.
And that's all that matters.
I'm sure this is a nod and you joke, but Misha.
Yeah, right. There you go. Well, listen, we're talking about the programs that Comcast has to offer. Today, you're going to tell us a little about the RISE program.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah. So first of all, at Comcast, we have a lot of acronyms. So RISE stands for Representation, Investment, Strength, and Empowerment, which is
I love
really
that.
everything that this program stands for. So, if you look at some of the stats around the pandemic, and they're stunning in terms of the decline in small businesses owned by people of color. Black businesses owned by people of color between, I think it was February and April, declined by over 40%. Latinx businesses owned by people of color is like 30-something%, and then Asian-owned businesses, it was like 20%. And if you compare that to sort of the national average in the U.S., there's a real problem. There was a real problem. So as a company, we saw that and we said we got to do something. So the whole issue of digital inequities is not something that's new to us as a company. We've been working to bridge the digital divide and close that gap for a decade. When we saw that, though, we said we gotta do something here, and so we launched this Comcast RISE program. And the first, there are actually 3 elements to it, and the first couple of elements was really all about how can we help these small businesses survive, frankly. If you talk to recipients, and I know you got Vanessa coming up, and I've had such a privilege of being able to speak to folks who have been a recipient of some of this help, and for so many of them, it was literally a critical lifeline. It was a matter of, can we keep our doors open, even virtually, obviously, through the pandemic, or do we have to shut down? So we offered many of these small businesses advertising and marketing assistance, sort of get the word out, let your customers know, let your clients know. Many of these businesses had to really pivot. Some of them were really brick and mortar businesses and had to pivot to digital. So how do you let people know that you're still up, you're still running, you're still thriving? So that was the advertising and marketing side from Effective. And then a lot of businesses also needed technology help. And so we provided a technology makeover through products and services through Comcast Business. And then we added a third element because there was so much work that still needed to be done, and people really needed help. And we added the investment fund, which is what we're going to talk about here this morning. And that was direct financial grants, $10,000 grants to small businesses owned by people of color. We've done this before. We awarded $1 million to small businesses earlier this year. But there's more to be done, and that's the sad, harsh reality, is that there are still so many small businesses owned by people of color here in the Houston area that need help. So we're going to do it again. So another $1 million, and we can talk more about details.
Oh, yeah, doing some more money.
More money,
girl.
More money, more money.
Okay. My first thought is, in a sense, somewhat the pandemic or COVID, however way you want to put it, may have been a blessing, because would this have been uncovered? I know you all have been working on this for quite some time, but would this have been uncovered had it not been in your faces? Hey, this is what's going on in the Black and brown community where businesses are concerned.
It's a really great question, and unfortunately, there's some truth to that. You know, we've been at this, we've known it's been a problem, but then when we saw it was about doubling down. We had to, and so in some respects, it was just such a reset that was needed, and so much help that was needed. That, you know, and we also know that as one company, we can't do this alone. Yeah. We can't do this alone. You know, these inequities, they're systemic, they're historic, and it's not something that we can solve overnight by ourselves. But as a company, we can do a lot, and we're committed to doing it. So we're just going to keep at it. And this Comcast RISE program is one of many programs. You know, you've spoken to Bryce, you've spoken to Melinda. We're doing a lot to try and close the digital divide, and we're just going to keep going. What are some of the qualifications to be a part of the RISE Comcast program? So you must have between 1 and 25 employees. You must have been in business 3 years or more, and it's for Harris County and Fort Bend County small businesses owned by people of color. You know, and I know Vanessa Wade from Connect the Dots PR is going to speak with you, and she's going to describe how it felt when she got the email. But I was just asking her, I said, what's the application process like? I've seen it, but I haven't walked it, I haven't lived it, I haven't done it. And she said it's easy. So, you know, one of our other recipients said, and I just loved how she said it, Ashley from 132 Design, she said, run to this application, run to this application. It's easy. The window opens Friday. You know how you said good morning? Yeah. Friday. Guys, we got Toni Beck in the building, and she's talking about the RISE Comcast RISE program. And we're going to talk more to you. So we'll take a break. I'm going to come back with you, and then after that, we'll come with Vanessa. But right now, we're talking to you because I want to know more about this $1 million. I want to know about this technology makeover, what they're getting. I want to know more about this investment fund. So, guys, keep it locked right here to your Do Good Through Good station. We'll be right back.